What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 5 of my Europa Universalis 4 playthrough as the Ottoman Turks. And on today's episode we are hopefully going to go to war with Serbia and take some of their juicy provinces. So we have our armies lined up. We are also going to usurp or take back these things from the Dhimmi, as many as we can. We may have to go to war or have to fight them off at some point. Hopefully they won't drop too much. And that one we did have to. Okay, so that's fine. We can fight that off. This leader's not our good leader. We need the 1-3 here. Let's go the 1-3. We will appoint the other leader to this army. And we'll just march into this. It should be fine. And we have a chance of rebel uprising in Ardalan, which is okay. The Orthodox zealots apparently are the ones that raised up here, which is interesting because the Dhimmi stop you converting things, so you would think it would have been Sunni zealots. So we're going to attack that. We're going to lose some manpower, unfortunately, but that's the consequences of revoking land from the estates. That did actually get rid of the Dhimmi, which I would have liked to keep them around. So we could bring them back if we grant them a single province. So what is our worst province? The development wise. Our worst province is Raqqa. Now that doesn't really help me know where Raqqa is. Let's do F Raqqa. It's this one over here. So it's our worst province and it's on pretty high autonomy. We are going to grant that to the Dhimmi. No, we can't because it's of a Muslim group. So what's our worst province in this region? Development wise. We've got Ikel. I don't think that's over here. Sinop is only 8. That's over there though. All these I think are a bit higher. Let's actually have a... We could have just looked at the provinces directly from here. We've got 10, 7 here. 7 is very low. This is one of the provinces they actually used to have. We're going to grant them that, because then we still have this technology reduction. And yes, good. They're very low on influence though now, so we're not getting the 5% we previously were, but that's okay. So we have our navy here. I would like to increase it a bit, get maybe 5 more transports, but we're already above our limit, so we are sorry guys, I've been recording all day today, so throat's going a slight bit. Rebel uprising, yes, we'll deal with it when it uprises. It'll be fine. It's 11,000 men. It's not the end of the world. 6.9 years away still, apparently. We could force it to uprise by lowering the autonomy. And we've been insulted by Karakunyulu. We have fabricated a claim on the Knights because we were going to test out going to war with them to get around the France problem. Oh no, the Knights have done something else. They were caught fabricating on me. We were going to go to war with the Knights to get around the France problem for declaring war on Venice, but France is the defender of the Catholic faith, so it's not really going to work. Serbia, I think we needed 1 more province, and then over here in Wallachia we need Nella province as well. Should be 1 month, and then we will get the ability. Oh, we actually need 2 here. So why were we not going to war with Wallachia? Because they had increased coring costs, that's why. It's all coming back to me. Send them away or lose some piety. We'll lose the piety to get the bonus to tech. Like if we look here, no, we're not ahead. We have an institution penalty, that's why. But we do have Dhimmi minus 2.5 and lack of piety minus 7.7. So we're getting a 10% discount basically, and then Renaissance now embrace plus 5%, so 5% or so discount overall. Why, France, are you defender of the Catholic faith? If you weren't, we could have went to war with Venice and got the Renaissance really early. If we have a look at technology, no, institutions here. Venice has fully embraced it at this point, it looks like. No, it's present, they haven't embraced it. Maybe? Let's have a look directly at the province. Ona has embraced Renaissance, so yes. So once this comes down here, it'll jump across to our land. So we won't have to wait too long. That's interesting that the Ottomans will probably get it quite early. I thought there was a strait between Salento and what is normally Albania. But apparently there's not. Is that in Crusader Kings 2 there's a strait there? I have just been playing Crusader Kings 2. So I think I may be getting it confused. Did Olima lose 10 influence? We are slowly building spy network, not very fast. They are doing counter-espionage. We only gain 0.84 every month. We need to get to 35. It's not worth it. We are just going to declare the war, I think, at this point. Let's get the Diplotech. And we're just going to declare the war on Serbia. We will call in Bosnia. I don't want to call in Bosnia because I think that'll call in France. I wish it told you. Because if we declared war on Bosnia, France would join in. So I'm just going to declare war without calling Bosnia in. Take Kosovo. Go to Zeta, go to Nice. Go to Serbia. Siege everything down. We have gained infantry combat ability plus 10%. Wow, our general there is a god. Plus 10% infantry combat ability is amazing. Especially at this point in the game. We were saving money because we had only just bought some new mosques. It's okay though. The knights have raided us. We're going to siege down these two pretty quickly. We'll move on to those two and then we'll move into Bosnia. Bosnia did join. We go to Kosovo, we go to Raška, or Raska, as it's called in this game. Once again, Crusader Kings 2 rubbing off on me there. Because it was an H in Crusader Kings 2. It's Kosovo and Raska will be in siege. You go to Hum, and you go to Travunia. We will just continue these sieges. We of course have Poland as an ally. We'll just check that they're topped up. And we'll actually bring these back. We'll keep the one in Wallachia just to siege down. Although it is going to be quite a while away because we need to get enough points to get Tech 5 admin. And then we need to get 400 points after that to be able to take an idea. So you are going to not be able to move there. You're both going to go to those forts then. Siege them down as quick as you can. They're going to try and blockade me. I could bring the fleet out and crush them, but don't really see much point to it. We got build cost and development cost. No, someone else did. Someone just adopted it. I think it was Siena. And it might be in Genoa. But hopefully I'll spread down here pretty quickly. It's not moving too fast. The Pope's getting it very quickly. So hopefully that'll spread to Naples and then to us. So Serbia's almost fallen. Could fall any day now. We breached the walls as well. So after Bosnia, Serbia, who do we go after? Ragusa declared war on Serbia. Well, Ragusa, your time may be up. Are you Catholic or are you Orthodox? You're Catholic, so France would defend. Your time's not up then. We may wait around, get these rebellions taken care of, and then maybe help out Poland in some of their wars, if they decide to declare one. So we're getting a bit unlucky here. 42% chance has failed twice, I think I've seen it fail. I think I talk too much in these commentaries, which is weird, but watching some other YouTubers, they seem to have like pauses, so I may try and do some pausing whilst talking that was kind of an example, rather than talking constantly. It would definitely help my throat, because I always seem to have a bad throat after doing recording sessions. It's the reason I can't put out 4 videos a day, because my throat couldn't handle it. I probably have the time to be able to, but my body would literally die. So Serbia, you failed that siege like 10 times at this point. We're going to jump both these armies onto his. Okay, we're not, because that would have to go around. Just that one. Should be enough. We could have taken less losses if we had jumped both on, but that's fine. So we're going to actually stack wipe, which is a bit of a surprise. We do seem to stack wipe a lot. The Ottomans can't be that strong. We've occupied Donji Kraji. That's based on what that sounded like to me. That sounded like I was pronouncing that completely wrong. Why have Ming got less penalty? Did I press that right on the turn of the month or something? No. Why do they have less than everyone else? Serbia has fallen, so we have 100% siege now. We can peace out Bosnia, but because we didn't make them a co-belligerent, we can't vassalize them or anything like that. So I think we perhaps, when would the truce be until? It would be 5 years if I did that. It would be 6 years if I did that. I think that's worth it. It's not too bad. We can also take some money. There would be 7-year truce. Take some money, peace them out. Bring these men home. And then we are going to peace out Serbia. Once we get our diplomat back. And we're going to full annex if possible. 42% overextension. Serbia would be dead. Wallachia doesn't matter. The Knights don't matter. Venice, I'd actually like that, because then I could take land from Venice. And Trebizond does not matter. So we'll do that. We'll take their 800 ducats, which would be half an inflation point. Don't want to release anyone. Let's do that. Boom. So we're going to start coring that land. And I think we do have to hold off on going to any more wars for a while, just to get enough admin points to actually get our first idea group. And we're actually going to send this army over to here, so it's prepared to take care of this rebellion, if it fires. The Ardalan separatists. It says they will revolt in about 3.2 years. So we could actually put this army, this one that's going the long way, over here. That would get rid of all the unrest. Stop it being possible for it to rebel. So we need a lot more manpower in our manpower pool. So we will hold off on war for now. We'll just settle the realm down. We're looking quite good. What is our autonomy looking like? The highest 75, but that's because we haven't cored it yet. We could lower autonomy. How much does it go down by? Let's have a look. Autonomy goes down by 0.15 per month. So it would take 6 months to go down basically 1 point. So every 2 points is a year. So it'll be a long time. Like 16 years, 17 years, more like 18 years, until that goes away. We could handle a rebellion at this point. So I am going to actually lower autonomy. Basically everywhere. And we'll just deal with the rebellions when they happen. It insta-rebelled. Wow. I wasn't expecting an instant rebellion, but we dealt with it fine. And you can now go to somewhere else that has revolt risk. If we have a look, Raqqa has revolt risk now, so we'll send you there. You can come down to here, that has very high revolt risk. And we do, even though we're not going to go to war, I think we plot who we're going to go to war with. Trebizond could be a target. They have no allies. They have Georgia as an ally. They're guaranteed by Georgia. So if we got Casus Belli, I think that's what we'll focus on then. Wallachia we need 30, I believe. Yes, 30 to fabricate a claim. So once we get to 30, we will do that. We want our first idea before going to war with them though. It looks like the Byzantines are going to rebel. We can convert a new province. And we're almost at 30. There we are, 30. Spy network builder. Let's fabricate the final claim. That's for 25 years. So we'll definitely go to war in the next 25 years with Wallachia. It will be, how long till we get this? It will be March of 61. I'd like to have embraced the Renaissance by 65. So the Papal State has guided in Rome. Have they accepted it? Like, have they fully embraced it then? They have, which means Naples is going to get very fast growth. And it should be done there by 63. Here it'll be done by 99. 63. 69. It'll never be done there. 75. Why is Salerno so slow? 1592 now. Why is that 1592? It's going to be there much quicker than that. Oh, so Dalmatia's actually got it now. We're getting some growth here and here. Got good growth in Ragusa, which will then spread to Iskandra, which will then speed up our growth rate a great deal. But yes, I think we're actually going to go speed 5 for now, just to get the game moving along. Our wife has died, our consort, one of our many wives. We have no legal heir because we're not 30 yet, which means the consort doesn't really matter. We could take Arquebus. Did that not used to not have an R there? I don't think it did. So we have a lot of military power now. We have a limit of 1078. So I don't know what to spend my military power on. Are we going down in army tradition? Not really. So what can you spend military points on? No mercantilism, nothing like that. I guess we could focus admin. That's one way. We're going to focus admin. That'll help us get to our idea group. We don't want to spend 1,000 points on military tech, but we are going to reach the limit in 2 months' time. So we're going to reach the limit next month. So I think we are going to do some development. So we're going to develop Constantinople a little bit. We could actually get this to 20. Let's do that. And we're going to end today's episode here, guys. So if you've enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't, tell me down in the comments how I can improve my videos, not just these ones, but my Crusader Kings 2 Grand Campaign videos, also my Pokemon Showdown ones. We may have another series coming, depending or not if I have the time and the body to do it, if my throat survives. But we'll have to see. That might be coming out, first video of that on the weekend, but we'll have to see. So anyway, from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.